Fit like Abdi, Dannyman here, and welcome back to another episode of Train Life. We are finishing the final leg of our Euromail journey. In the last episode, we ended the episode just as we were passing through Berlin station, and we are heading down to Leipzig. Now, it gave us like an hour and 15 minutes to get from Berlin warehouse to Leipzig for one of the mail runs. That is not going to happen. There's no way we're going to make that in time. So that's chalked. And there's another one. There's a few of them that were pretty bad, actually. Yeah, this one's only got 20 minutes. We're not going to be able to get this down in Nuremberg warehouse in an hour and 19 minutes. And we are absolutely not going to get this in 3 hours and 35 minutes. I think there possibly is another one. Yeah, Nuremberg warehouse in 4 hours and 52 minutes. Probably not going to happen. I don't know why, right? So Antwerp has given us more time to get to Leipzig than it has given us to get to Nuremberg, and Nuremberg is further away. What I think happens is that it calculates it on distance. So, like, the distance from Antwerp to Nuremberg is maybe slightly closer. So it's given us more time for Leipzig because it's further away. But it's not factored in that we're going into all these other places. So we'll see how we get on. A few of them are definitely chalked. There's absolutely no way we'll make it there in time. Unless it does only take 20 minutes to get to Leipzig. I mean, have not even left the city limits of Berlin, so we're still restricted to an 80 km per hour speed limit, which is kind of strange. I find it kind of strange. But hey ho, we shall continue on. The amount of XP and money that we're earning now is ridiculous. Because we've done so many stops, and it sort of multiplies as you continue on. But 10 stops. 10 stops was our max, so we could only do 10 stops on the mail route, which was kind of fine. Watch out, an approaching train has been spotted. Right, so again, this is going to chew up more time. Now, the last time we encountered a train within a city, obviously the train has to abide by the same rules as us, so it has to drive at 80 kilometers per hour, and it wasted about 20 minutes of in-game time just for the train to pass us. So that 20 minutes we had to get down to Leipzig has been completely blown out of the water. There's no way we can make that. I'm going to add a bit of power because I see the end of his train. Hello there, my approaching train friend. Right, I think I can go because you are past the block. I have free tracking ahead of me. That's nice. So he's gone. We are clear to go. Awesome. And we're still in Berlin though, so we've still got the 80 km per hour speed limit. But this is the final leg, down to Leipzig, down to Nuremberg, and then down to Munich, and then we will be done and dusted on this epic journey from London to Munich. And pretty much everywhere else in between. We've been to all the capitals though. So we did London, Paris, Luxembourg, Brussels, Amsterdam. We've now done Berlin. If the second update had popped up, we would have just kept on going through Czech Republic and Poland. Although after the last update I'm slightly weary because new sections of the map maybe might not be as optimized. We did, as we passed through Amsterdam a couple episodes, it was a hell of a lot better. I will give them that. The frame rate was way better than it was the very first day we went through there. So next speed limit is 120. Yes. Where is it? Give me the 120. I'm going to start speeding up now. Which may be good, may be bad. Because I think it's going to pop up pretty soon. That is. There's the 120. Okay, let's get us up to 120. Oh, I only went up to 100. Huh, I've been grossly misinformed. Right, where are you taking me, game? Down that way. That is the way I want to go. I should perhaps maybe slow down. Stay on the right hand side. That seems like a plan. Ah, there's the 120. Right, so off we go on the main line down to Leipzig. We are clear of Berlin. We're pretty much clear of everything else. We don't want to go through the power plant. And that is the only thing. Okay, right, let's have a quick look at this. Yeah, completely done. This is about to be done. No way in hell are we going to make that. Any others chalked? Maybe even this. This might be chalked as well. 20 hours. That should be fine. So 3 hours I think was like the lowest one. So roughly about 1 in the morning. Or 2 in the morning. Just before 2 in the morning. Right, let's see if we can do it. Well, again, we'll keep the speed just above the speed limit at like 125. Just to try and claw back a bit more time. And let's get down to Leipzig. It shouldn't be too far away. Uh-oh. Now we're really speeding. Take the power down. Oh wait, this is a roller coaster section, so let's take the power back up. Right, so the power plant is on the left hand side. We should be able to bypass that easily enough if we just stick to the right, so we're all good. We shouldn't have any issues. We won't get lost again. There is potential to maybe get lost as we're going through Leipzig, because there is like a four-way junction that we need to pass through. And we need to make sure we are on the right track ahead of time, because I have screwed that area up previously. That I have. Right, so we're going south now, so the power plant should be just up here. Yeah, this is a real roller coaster section of track. It's sort of up and down. There we go, we went up and now we're going down, and then we're going to be going up again. Okay, get the power back up for this uphill section. Oh yeah, so there was the turn off of the power plant, so we're all good. We've dodged that bullet. And then we can continue on. Right, give me a flat section of track for a change. There we go. This is a nice flat section of track. Gets up to 125 and we'll hold it there. And down to 80. Oh, there was a Bambi there. I totally missed that. I just noticed that it came down to 80 kilometers per hour and I was so confused. Josip has completed a delivery. Good man. Why has this come down to 80? These corners, these turns don't seem that severe. Maybe this one here does, slightly. Okay, lower the speed or we'll get a fine. There we go. Stay at 95. Right, so we're past there. But Leipzig is not on the map yet. It's not on the radio, so we're still quite far away from there. We are losing speed. Why is this such a slow section of track? I don't understand. Right, next speed limit is 120 and it's right there, so let's get going. We'll get back up to 125. There you go. Leipzig warehouse. It was there for a brief second and then it disappeared. So we are getting closer. That is the main thing. It's hard to keep control of the speed on this section of track, I'll say that as much, because it's so up and down. Right, surely we must be getting closer to Leipzig now. There it is. Right, so 2, 3, 2, 1, 3 postage service. Yes, we will continue on the postage service. Next speed limit is 120. Apparently there's a 70 speed limit coming up. This must be as we are coming into Leipzig, right? Surely. Unless we're slowing down to 70 for this bend. Yeah, we are. Okay, down you come. Sophia Demue has delivered more wagons. And she gained some more experience. She never leveled up though, so no extra perk point for her today. Right. Where are we? We must be there, right? Yeah. Almost there. So it's going to go up to 120 and then it's going to drop back down to like 80 instantly, because we're basically going to be rocking up into the city boundary of Leipzig. Casper Hendricks has leveled up. Excellent. Let's actually give Casper his point. So employee list. You're almost leveled up again. Casper's got a point. Johannes is also very close. What do I want you to get? Let's just give you max. We'll try and keep them even. We'll try and keep them leveled up nicely. Right, so chalked. Yep, Munich warehouse about to be chalked. This one will be fine, I think. Nuremberg, that is chalked. I think all the Nuremberg ones possibly might be. Everything else seems fine. 1 hour 5. Hopefully we'll make that. We'll see. We'll see how we get on. We're basically at Leipzig. It's just round this, basically around this next bend. So we're there, pretty much. The speed limit is going to come down to 80. There ain't much we can do about that. But we've got almost 4.5 million euros. It's pretty decent. Okay, so 120 around here. Here's the 80. Our next speed limit is going to be 80. So we're basically there. We have let them know that we are approaching. So that's all good. We've still got the Christmas decorations up. Right, we are speeding, and we're speeding quite wildly here. Now this wants me to go on to the left hand side, apparently. That's fine, because the warehouse is on the left hand side. Excellent. Right, heading into the warehouse here. We'll get unloaded as fast as possible and then try and get down to Nuremberg as fast as possible before we lose out on any more. Right, which way do you want me to go here? You want me to go right. Okay, so this is, we have to go forward and then we have to reverse back and get the train in. So I don't even think we'll make that 1 hour one. So Q, head over to the right. Yep, we'll go all the way down here and then we shall reverse back the way. That is the plan. So as soon as the end of the train passes that red light signal right there, we should be good. Still a few wagons to pass. Right, now it is clear of the junction, but we're going to have to do that, that, and that. Now what I'm going to do is go C, we're going to jump in here, we're going to push over to the other side. We're going to take the handbrake off and make sure it's on the left, and off we go. Get the train in, and then we'll check the time. Before we do the unloading, we'll check the time. Right, we're actually speeding, but that's okay. I do like these drop-offs though. They are definitely more challenging. It is easier to jump into the other side of the train though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, slow that down, push a V to open the doors. I've not cleared that. Okay, so I'm going to have to go forward back a bit more. Let's have a look at this. My train. Yeah, so a lot of this stuff was pretty bad. 28 minutes? No. That ain't happening. The rest seem to be fine though. Departing postage. We'll check the XP and stuff. Yeah, we didn't get any XP or money for any of that. Yeah, it didn't give us anything. Huh. That seems a bit harsh. Right, come back a touch. We need to get past this signal here, and then we can get going. Right, stick the handbrake on. Let's jump back into the other side. Switch fog lights on. Well, that is really bad. Or does it? Do I have to switch my fog lights on? What's going on? I'm confused. It just says switch your lights on because it's night time. Okay, we're definitely not going to make that Munich or Dortmund deliveries. Sorry, Nuremberg deliveries. They are completely dead to us now. Right, now we need to pay attention here. I don't want to go into... There's no way to come out of the warehouse and turn right. So I have to go forward. I then have to go into a depot. Oh man, that's bad. That's like really bad. I have to go forward. I have to go into the station and I have to turn the train around. Right. A 1, 3, and 2. You've got a perk point. That's nice. This wants me to go to the left. So I have to go in and turn the train around. Oh, this is gone from bad to worse. This has gone really bad. I didn't know that. I thought there was a way to continue on the journey from the warehouse, but there is no way. There's also no way, if you were coming from the other side, you wouldn't be able to get in there. So I have to go in and I have to turn the train around. Okay. That's going to eat up some time. Alright, let's slow down. Let's not face plant the old depot doors here. Right, stick the handbrake on. Push F to enter the service station. Reverse the train. Go back to the game. And let's head out. Right, now we're good to go. That was weird. I did not know I couldn't get into... I didn't know I couldn't get round this section here from the... Man, we've still got so far to go. Oh well, it is what it is. Live and learn. It's a new challenge, a new aspect of gameplay that we are learning. Well, we always knew that sometimes you had to do that, but I tried very hard to pick stations on this route where I did not have to do that. That obviously failed miserably. Right, we're going to be back up to 80 over here, so that's nice. Hopefully we'll get out of Leipzig fairly sharpish, and then we can get up to a 120 speed limit. Train on radar, train is broken down ahead, so that's not too bad as long as we can see the actual red light. So we'll keep an eye out for that. Now this is all good, this is all good. So there must be another switch ahead. Oh. Right, so these are both flashing. That is less than helpful. I need to go to the left. I need to go to the right. What? Why? Whoa. No, 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 no. Stop. That was my bad. I screwed that up. That was full-on panic stations there. So what happened was, I'll show you in just a second because we're literally just going to go past this area again. So I saw this here and thought that was the signal for the other side. And the problem is I didn't see this one because I thought it was part of literally part of a catenary post. I didn't even think that was a thing. Okay, so let's continue on. This has been an interesting route. Just this last section alone has been interesting. From sort of Berlin down the way. Okay, so stay on the right. Yeah, I never saw that. I thought this was part of this catenary pole. Right, bye train. Sorry for scaring you there. That driver probably saw his life flashing before his eyes, as we did. Okay, so that's chewed up even more time. See that star cluster there? Is that the... It's like the... Nah. It's maybe just nothing. They probably don't use active star charts for their skyboxes. Right, you no longer have access to Leipzig. Yes. Good. Good riddance. Right, we are turning left here. Let's make sure that we are going the right way. Speed limit is 120. That's fine. Off we go. Heading south again, down to Nuremberg. We're going uphill, so I want a bit more power here. There we go. 120. Speed limit is where? Should be here, right? Because this is you are speeding. Yeah, I know. But am I speeding? Yes. There we go. Now we're speeding, but it's okay speeding. Because it's in yellow and not in red. Switch to fog lights or you may get fined. No, because the last time I did that, you told me you must have your lights on during the night. What lights am I supposed to have on? Uh-oh. We're getting some issues. Right, come on game. I know it's like... Now I can't get fined for this, right? Surely not. There's no fog. Yeah, it's gone. Okay, so there was only fog on that teeny tiny little section of track. Okay, this corner is pretty hellish. So let's slow down for that. Right, what's this I'm passing? Leipzig Forest, and that's fine. And then all the way down here. Man, we've a ways to go. This was way longer than I thought. I thought this was going to take no time at all to get down here, since all the previous legs that we did were actually done quite quickly. Right, stay on the right. Reason, you have your fog lights on while there is fog. What? You must have your lights on during the night. Okay, so that's the lights. Switch to fog lights or you may get fined. The lights are on. Right, lights are off. Let's see what it says. Switch to fog lights or you may get fined. What is going on? I think the game has crapped its pants. We've possibly been playing way too long and everything has just started to break. I actually have no idea what is going on here. Let's just get to Munich. Let's get to Munich. Let's get everything sort of done and dusted. Finish off the painful mail route. I mean, the problem is most of this now, yeah, chalked. Definitely chalked. No way we're doing that. 1 hour, 3 hours maybe. 2 hours, probably not. The rest of it should be fine. You've been fined for you have your lights on while there is fog. Does that say that you have your fog lights on while there is fog? What is going on? There's no fog. I don't see any fog. Lower your speed. You know what, game? I'm not going to lower my speed. I want to get down here as fast as possible. Obviously, I don't want to derail the train. Right, let's go. Let's get this mail delivered before the game completely decides to break. You must have your lights on. Okay, lights are on. Watch out, animal near the track. That's going to be fine. Pay attention for a switch change that is upcoming. Okay. So stay on the right for this diamond and then push over to the left. Stay on the right. Go left. There we go. Bambi is actually on this side of the track. Why are you running towards the train? I'm pretty sure he just died. Pretty sure. Right, let's get going. Let's get up to 120. Come on, train. You can do it. Are we even close to Nuremberg? We're at least close to Nuremberg power plant. That's something. That is something. Johannes has delivered 1 passenger. Why? I don't think I've ever seen him pick up more than 3 passengers on a route. Excuse me. Ow. Right, let's keep going. Now I'm going left here because I don't want to go into wherever the hell that is. 120. Where's the 120? There's the 120. Right, let's get the speed back up. Stay on the right hand side. We're going to get this. We are going to get this done. Even if the game is sort of falling apart by the wayside. Switch your fog lights on because there's fog. I'm pretty sure, I'm going to have to look back at that, but I'm pretty sure that said you have been fined for having your fog lights on when there is fog. I didn't look at it properly, I just sort of glanced at it at the corner of my eye. Right, come on, where's my 120? Come on, train, you can do it. 100% power, get us up to 120, get us down to Nuremberg, unload the mail, and then we can start the final leg of the journey. You are speeding, yes, because we're on a roller coaster section of track. So we go down, and then we go up. Speed comes down. Maybe not fast enough. Alright, come on train, you can do it. You've come so far, literally. Across the channel, across Western Europe, now moving to the east. I believe in you, train. However, I don't believe in the game. I still think it's going to break sometime before we get there. Hopefully not. It would be a shame to do all this and have it break at the last minute. Although that fog, that was definitely broken. Absolutely. Turn your fog lights on for fog. Switch the fog lights on. You need to have your lights on during the night. Yes, I know, that's blatantly obvious, but which one is it? So if you get fog at night time, you're screwed. You're just going to be permanently fined constantly. I don't know. Again, as I've said many times, early access. We've still got a few updates, and it's going to be a while before the actual full release of the game. I would imagine they'll have most of these things sort of most of these kinks worked out, and it'll be awesome. Alright, where am I now? Right, there's a large bend coming up, so once I get to the end of this large bend here, where the speed limit goes down to 90, we should hopefully be near or at Nuremberg. Let's go. We're kinda almost there. How bad is this now? Yeah, 4 dead. Probably not going to make that. Definitely not going to make that. Holy crap. The time really got away from us. It really did. I would say there's probably one delivery in Nuremberg. We'll make one, the rest of them will all have run out of time. I'm near certain. I suppose it didn't help with the going on the wrong side of the track. When that broken down train was there. That was totally my fault. I was paying attention, but I should have paid closer attention. It's just the rendering distances in this game are pretty low, so lower your speed. Nah, it'll be fine. I'm pretty sure I can take this corner at 90. But yeah, there's definitely something wrong with the delivery timings, and I think that's what it is. It goes with how close it is in like a straight line, and it doesn't really account for the route you're going to take. So I'm hoping that they maybe change that. Right, we're back up to 120 kilometers per hour. Awesome. And we are approaching Nuremberg warehouse. So 2, 3, 2, 1 back. And 3, we want to continue the postage service, even though 99% of the mail we're delivering here is late, unfortunately. And we will have a look just before we drop stuff off to see what is actually happening. Lower your speed or you may get fined. Okay. Or switch your fog lights on because there's no fog. That's my favourite one thus far. Alright, so we're down to 70 for this section. Alright, off we go. Head off to the left. We see the warehouse. It's probably going to come down to 50 as we enter here. Man, they chopped down a lot of trees here. Deforestation at its finest. Right, let's come out, slow down, because I don't know if we're going to get rapid switch changes here. It wants me to stay on the left. And it wants me to go left again. Right, that's fine, because it's right there. I can actually see it. Okay, it wants me to stay on the right. Get the speed back up. You have to really slow down to see where you're going, but once you know, you can sort of push it back up to 50 kilometers per hour. Just remember that your stopping distances and the whole train needs to be within this orange marker here. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right, handbrake on. Let's have a look. How many are we actually going to deliver here? So, dead. We just made this. Dead. Just that one. So, Nuremberg warehouse, this one was a fail. We made this one. We didn't make this one. We didn't make that one. So, we're only going to get 95,000. Let's actually see, right? So, we'll use this as an experiment. So the handbrake is on, push V, the doors are opening. Let's see what it actually gives us. 579,000, so it actually gave us all. Even though we didn't make it in time, it gave us the points for literally everything. So that's good. So at the last area, Leipzig, it must have given me everything, I just never noticed it. We're almost done, people. We're on our way. Okay, finally, Nuremberg is done. We can continue on. One more stop to go. Munich warehouse. 339 mail from Munich warehouse. These two are screwed. This one, maybe. We might get that. Let's continue on though, and this torture can come to an end. Nah, it's been okay. It's been fun. It's been challenging. So we've had a few incidents from when we left London to arriving now. I want to be on the right hand side. I don't know why it's telling me to go on the other side. There we go, headed into a 60 zone. And how far is this? It's pretty far. Not gonna lie. We are also gonna have to tell Nuremberg Main that we need to pass through. We need permission 3 and 2. We've had a few fines today because I didn't have my fog lights on when there was no fog. That is my favourite one thus far. Right, so it looks like I need to pay attention here, because if you're on the wrong track... No, I think we should still be good. So I stay on the right hand side here, and then we pop over to the left, pop over to the left, pop over to the left. No, it says I need to go right, and then it says I need to go left. This is confusing. Where are we going? I don't think it mattered where I was going there. I think overall it was going to be fine. Maybe. Train on radar. Where? It's to my left. What? Where are you? Ah, you're over there. Right, we're not going over there, so that's totally fine. So that train can do whatever it wants to do. And we can continue on. So it wants me to head over to the right. Okay, we've already told Nuremberg, Maine that we need to pass through. Is there a bypass track here? Lower your speed. You're speeding. That is a negative. Because we're down to 50. There we go. 65, 60. There we go. So we'll pass through Nuremberg. Wants us to head over to the left. That's fine. This is a large station. This is a very large station. Now it seems weird that there's so many platforms here, but it'd be really cool if later on there were more AI trains and it was more sort of populated. I've never seen the PZK Eagle or Bison on the tracks. I have seen Salzgitters and the UIFs running passengers, but I've never seen the diesel or electrical multiple units rolling around the map, which is kind of a shame. I'd like to see them. And it'd be cool if you could come up to this station and you obviously had to wait because there was tons of trains going in and out. Maybe that'll be a thing that comes on the go later. But anywho, there we go. Past Nuremberg, Maine, so that is marvellous. We are speeding, but that's okay because we're about to get a speed increase to 80 kilometers per hour. Although I don't know where it is. Okay, here's the end of the station. We want to go left. We absolutely do not want to head right down there because that is instant death, as we would face plant the doors. Wait, why is this still 50 kilometers per hour? Really? I'm up to 5 million. So that's fine. Doesn't really matter about the fines. It never has. Not for a long time. Maybe in like the first 2 episodes I was worried about getting fines because we were going to lose money. No, not so much. Alright, let's continue on though. So round we go. Hopefully exiting at Nuremberg shortly. We are heading south again. That is a good sign. The quicker we get down to the south, the better. I think. Where is the end in Nuremberg? It seems like this place seems really large. I can't remember it being this large. What's that on the left? That's a football stadium or soccer stadium if you are American. I wouldn't go as far as to say it's a stadium, it's just a park. Football pitch, that's what we call it. Or if you're Scottish, the football pitch. Right, so passing over the road there. Nothing on the left hand side tracks, which is fine. You no longer have access to Nuremberg, Maine. That's okay. There is a broken down train. Right, let's get the binoculars out. It's on the right hand side. So that's nice. It actually spawned in and I could actually see where it was. That's good. So we'll be able to cruise past that, no problem at all. Alright, get back up to 80 please. How is the train? The train feels more sluggish. But it shouldn't really, because there's now a lot less weight on board. Hello there, buddy. You're having a bad day. Okay, you are speeding. Yes, I know, but I'm pretty confident that I'm going to get my 120 Oh, it says 100 speed limit, fairly sharpish. There it is, right there. Is this a crossing? Train on rate? No, it's not. Okay, I thought it was maybe a road crossing, and we would have had to sound the old horn. We are going uphill though. Right, let's zoom back out. We don't need the binoculars anymore. Let's push over to the right hand side, because that is where we are supposed to be. Next speed limit is still 100 kilometers per hour. Probably for going round this corner. Now it comes down to 70. Really? No, 70 if we're going into whatever industry that is. And for us it should be 120. Alright, let's get round here so we can get our 120 speed limit and get the hell out of Dodge. Although I don't know where this 120 is going to come into effect. Hopefully at the end of this bend. We've got a decline. Okay. So the train will speed up on its own. We want to stay on the right hand side, so that's totally fine. Here is my 120. There we go. Excellent. That worked out perfectly. Right, so round we go past Nuremberg coal mine. Johannes Stodger's task to transport passengers is relevant as nobody was available at Antwerp station. Now I actually have to do these just now because Rita Warner has got a perk point. Let's do event handling speed. Yeah, she's doing passenger, so there's no point adding more wagons to her train because they get very little passengers anyway. I can employ 2 new people. That I can. Johannes, your task is irrelevant. Right. This task will be cancelled. Confirm. Let's create a task for you. So, passengers go from, I don't know, Antwerp to Brussels, and then go to, I don't know, Lille. Yeah, that'll be fine. So you are going to repeat the task. Let's confirm that task. Off he goes on his new route. So we can get 2 new people. So I've got tons of money. I could buy them a train instantly. We'll do that though later. Because we are going to get, when the second update releases, there is a new train coming for the east sort of pack that we're getting. So we'll buy that train, and we might even keep it. We've been rolling around on the PZ, the Leco for a while. We might give this Leco to someone. We'll just see how we get on. Alright, so get the speed back up to 120. The path behind me is not clearing, which is disconcerting slightly. But we just have to get past the Munich smeltery, rock up to Munich, and then we're good to go. So yeah, it's been an interesting journey. It'll be nice to get this all wrapped up. This is going to come down to 100 for going around here, I would imagine. Maybe not. There's a nice little town or village down there. Is that the Alps in the distance? Hello. That's where we're heading for next. No, it's not. We're heading east. The Alps comes in update 3, along with rain and snow, I think. So that'll be cool. You are speeding. Okay, so we're slowing down to 100 for this bend. And then back up to 120. So that was kind of pointless. Because I don't think the train would have derailed there. I think we would have been just fine. Now this is 110 for this section. We're not even doing 110. Alright, let's get the speed up. Stop messing around. So I am eager to get this done, because for you guys, these episodes came out over the space of like a week. For me, it was all done in one day. So we want to head to the left, because I don't want to go in there. Stay over to the right. We're still speeding. Don't care. Just go. Back up to 120. Alright, so we're passing the Munich smeltery finally. We're pretty much on the last leg. Next up will be Munich warehouse, and we can put our train to bed after a huge journey. I'd love to see a train is broken down. We seem to be getting a lot of broken down trains. Where are you, my train friend? Right, so these are flashing to tell me that there's a warning up ahead. You are on the left hand side, so I can stay on the right. Yeah, that is red, that is clear. Although you can't see this because the catenary poles are in the way. Hello, buddy. I was just saying that I had hardly seen any broken down trains, but they're all sort of here, over on this side of the map. Okay, so we're doing 120, next speed limit is 80. Does that mean we are entering Munich? It possibly could be. Stay on the right hand side. Let's go to the radio. The Munich warehouse right there. Number 1, 3, 2, 1, and 3. Okay, now it wants us to push over to the left. That is excellent. Train on radar. Yeah, it's just that broken down guy back there, so that's all good. Stay on the right. And we're here. We are technically in the city limits of Munich, and the warehouse is just past this next set of switching points up here, so that is fantastic. We are a done and a dusted. What was the final damage? Yeah, no, definitely not. 4 minutes for this one. It's 105,000 as well. The rest of them should be fine. So three of those contracts were duds. Right, come on. Let's go. I thought the warehouse was here. Apparently it's not. Now, what's me to move over to the left? Right, the 4 minutes for that other contract is gone. Pray that we don't lose any more. There you go, there's another football pitch right there. Football park. There's a few actually. They kind of look like training grounds. Kinda. You want me to head over to the left again. Okay. And then you want me to stay on the right. Okay. Now we have not screwed up any station entries in this whole journey. We've always found the platform we're supposed to be on. Let's continue that on in our last station. Hopefully. I'll screw it up, probably. Alright, we're heading over to the left. Where the hell is the warehouse? Where art thou, my warehouse friend? I did not realise it was this deep into Munich. Munich warehouse. There's the 50. Come on. Where's that 50? Well, I'm going to slow down anyway because I don't know which side I need to be on for delivery. And it doesn't actually tell me until I pass the dwarf signals right here. Alright, so it's saying to go left. We passed the signals. It still says go left. Excellent. I see it. I see our drop-off point. I see it. The end is near. We've arrived. We've made it. Haha. I'm so happy. That took ages to get from London to here. It took a long time. Well, don't overshoot the drop-off point. In fact, there we go. Bit of emergency brake then there. Push V. Let's get this stuff unloaded. There we go. 609,000 euros. 12,000 experience. That is the way to go. If you want to level up fast, do mail. And then just go to a ton of stations. You are sorted. But there we go. We did it. We made it all the way from London warehouse all the way up here, down south, back up north, across all the way to the east, and then down to the south. But definitely the section between here and Berlin was the most painful. This is definitely going to be a longer episode. But that is the end of the episode, and we've made it. So, as always, if you did watch this and you would love to leave a like, comment, or dislike, please feel free to do so. And if there is more you'd like to see in the future, then hit that subscribe button. But I've been Danny Man, this has been Train Life, and I will catch you later.